So
Sure,
you're
go ahead.
asking me,
Okay.
your question is, why am I a prick during debates? That's your question?
Yes.
Okay. And your purpose is to get that question answered. That's what you're here for.
Mhm.
Okay. So number one, most of the persons who come on seeking to debate, these are persons who do nothing in the real world. They are coffee shop revolutionaries. It's so very easy to be critical and run your mouth without ever running a program that helps other people. These are the destroyers in society. These are the devils in society. The tongue is so small, but it can do such large damage. And so I have very little respect for men who do not build, like yourself. And being that I don't have respect, I don't pretend. That's me being an honest person. So in practicing radical honesty, people like you who are effeminate and sensitive, you can't handle the truth because the truth will undo someone like you. The truth for me is fine. I live with it. I've profited by the truth. And that is why, as you would call it, I'm a prick to people who come on because they come on for selfish reasons, to aggrandize the self, to get attention, to make a scene. But never are these the builders in society, because the builders wouldn't feel the need to come on and give the lip service because
Yeah, most people, if they don't agree with you, they're not going to waste their time trying to get into a call. I don't know if you have to pay for this or not, but they're not going to waste their time trying to pay. They're going to waste their time trying to get into the queue and be randomly selected. Most people that have something going on in their lives look at the nonsense on their phone and they're like, oh, he's dumb or he's an asshole. And they keep it pushing. I'd even go one step further and say most people who are productive in society don't even comment on stuff that they disagree with. It's usually, in my opinion, and in my experience, people that are unemployed, people that are just hate-filled, people who are just losers in general. Those are the ones that are leaving hate comments and the ones that are trying to basically get onto other people's platforms to tell them about how they're doing something wrong. So I don't disagree with anything he said thus far.
they're the ones who actually take the actions.
Yeah, it sounds like you saying a whole bunch of words, man, and then not really saying anything.
You see the insincerity of these kinds of devils, and he's mentally ill. Look at the boss. He's still talking too. And you have to wonder, where can he get a camera that's that low resolution? I mean, the boy's in just crippling poverty. I couldn't think of where you could find a camera with the resolution that low.
You are a total fool.
Kwame.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Kwame. Let's talk about you real quick, because I
Okay.
always
You want to talk about how much, like how successful I am, and if I'm married or something like that? That's what you want to do right now? I'm going to tell you right now, I am not married. I am not successful. I'm just a person talking to you right now with an opinion.
Look, you have to, when you speak to people, especially when you're like debating somebody, you need to make it a common practice to just try to relax. This dude is on 1,000 right now when he should be on 10. He just said, let's just talk about you. And that immediately got him in a, I don't know what you call it, a manic episode, whatever you want to call this. Dude, just chill, relax, let him finish his sentence, and then you can rebut anything that he says.
I'm just a person talking to you right now with an opinion.
I'm
That's
shocked.
all I'm doing, bro.
Kwame, I'm
That's all I'm
shocked.
doing. So
Kwame,
guess what, bro?
I'm
That shit
shocked.
don't work for me, bro.
Kwame, I'm shocked. I couldn't tell that you were unmarried and unsuccessful. You shocked me, Kwame.
You that arguing with me, man. You can't do that arguing with me.
Hey, just real
Okay,
quick.
that ain't gonna work.
Kwame, real quick.
Yeah.
I always predict, I say, stay away from people who are broke and ugly. Seems like you fit both descriptions, but I'm just curious
Okay,
as to
sure.
why is it that you don't just accept, like, I'm a hater, not because there's something legitimate
No,
to
I'm
hate
not a
on.
hater, man. I just don't like people who just like,
Calm
pretend
down.
that they're better than they are. I don't like
Calm
that.
down. Calm
This is
down.
me.
Kwame,
Sorry,
calm
this
down,
is
bro. Bro, calm down.
This is me.
Kwame, chill, my boy. Chill, real quick.
I'm sorry, bro. Yeah.
Just real quick,
Yeah.
Kwame.
You got this nice looking
Kwame,
suit
just-
from that.
He's mentally ill. He's mentally ill. There's some people that are just not in reality. He's one of them. You can't even speak to him. It's like he's speaking through him.
You know, I got
just real quick.
I got this shirt on
This
that
man
is like
is
I got from my
unbearable.
father, bro.
It's unbearable.
And it's called
Kwame, just calm down.
Okay, I ain't the rich nigga.
Okay, I'm sorry. This guy's just too mental. I don't think there's anything we can do with this guy.
So
Yes,
he's
sir.
seeing,
You don't know how to have dialogue. Kwame, you don't know how to have
you
dialogue.
know what he reminds me of? When you're at like a stoplight or a stop sign in a busy city, you know, like LA or Houston or New York or whatever, and you come across a crackhead or a homeless person, and you were just dumb enough to have your window down that day, and you accidentally make eye contact with them, and then they just start rambling. They just start talking.
That's fine, man.
You're a little too crazy.
I'm not crazy.
No, you are crazy, Kwame. You are for sure. You're clearly mental.
Okay.
Do you realize that your lack of success makes you hate other people who are in advance of you?
No, I love people who are successful.
No, you don't, Kwame.
Yes,
no,
I do.
You don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I love you, actually, bro.
Please
because you know
stop
why
it,
you're
Kwame.
successful. But I don't get why you're such a prick.
Please stop it. Please stop it, Kwame.
I don't get it.
But
It's just
what
something
I'm-
that sounds interesting.
One thing I'm curious about is if you believe that you're so intelligent to come on and correct me, what's
Uh-huh.
the evidence of your intelligence? Like what makes you think, gee, I'm really smart? Like, what's the evidence of it?
This is the power of God.
The power of God.
hmm
I'm just going to repeat that, make sure that we understood that. I asked you, what's the evidence of your intelligence?
Like I said
You
before, it's the power of
replied-
God, man. You want to test me? Go ahead, man.
You replied and you said the power
Go ahead and
of
test my intelligence,
God.
bro. Please.
No.
Go ahead.
You said
Test
the
it.
power of God.
That's how I know you don't have the power of God right there, is because God tells us not to test him. You don't test God. So if God is working through you, you don't tell people, I'll show you how intelligent I am. I'll show you, test me. Because you're basically saying that God is giving you this intelligence, and now you're putting the wisdom that he's giving you to the test. That's indirectly testing God. No, man, because then if you look stupid, that's going to make God look like he doesn't exist, or he looks like a fraud, or it's not going to make him look good. It doesn't bring glory to his name whenever you misrepresent him. So don't do that, buddy. Don't do that.
My intelligence, bro. You want to test it? Go ahead. Ask me some hard questions.
Well, I am asking you a hard question, Kwame, which is to give evidence of your intelligence. I'll give you an example. Like if you said, hey, Marquette, I was a Rhodes Scholar, or I have intellectual
No, I
property.
wasn't any of those things.
I can tell. But what I'm just giving you examples of how you would validate that there are people other than you that think that you are intelligent. So do you have any examples like, hey, Marquette, when I was in the third grade, I won a spelling bee, like anything that would give examples of your intelligence?
Well, recently I played chess, and I recently achieved the level of 2000. And I was very proud of that. But then I regressed down to 1900 because you know why? Because I'm not perfect.
So
and
are you
I
saying
have
that
humility. And that's why I just don't know why you don't have the same thing. Because it seems like every time you debate people,
calm down.
you seem like you
Kwame, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Just calm down. Thank you. I'm just trying to understand because I'm not in the chess world. So when you say you've achieved the number of fill in the blank, I think you said 2000. Does this mean that you're a professional chess player?
No.
Okay. Does this mean that you're like, say, an amateur chess player, but like you have formal competitions? Like we could like look you up?
No, it means that I play on chess.com and I reached that level.
Chess.com. Okay.
Yeah, brother, that doesn't mean anything, man. I play on chess.com. I don't have no rating. I don't know what my rating is, but that doesn't mean anything. It's you could play as a guest on there. You don't even need an account. So it's like, okay. And you can also cheat in chess. That's why I really don't like playing people online, because there's websites out there called nextbestmove.com and things like that. And you could basically pick the next best move. You can put in on a chessboard what your opponent did, and it'll tell you, hey, this is the best move. And you can fake your score. So that doesn't really show us anything about your intellect at all. But this was an interesting interaction. I'll leave this video linked in the description so you can check out the entire thing. But yeah, man, y'all go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel before you leave. But this is where I'm going to leave the video off. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.